Bringing you an updated version of my bowling arsenal. Now, some of you guys might have seen the first one. It wasn't great because I was using old equipment that my dad gave me until I actually got my own arsenal, which today I'm going to show you the arsenal that I have. So now I have all my own stuff. I don't have to worry about it. A lot of the stuff you saw in the last video you can forget about. So let's get right into it. The first ball is going to be in this little Joey bag that kind of just rests on top of everything else. And it's the spare ball. You guys heard me talk about it in the first arsenal video. If you take bowling seriously, you have to have one. You can throw it hard and straight at spares without worrying about it hooking. Still the same spare ball. Ebonite Maxim. Once again, I only have 2 fingers and no thumb because I bowl two-handed. By the way, that's a blister. Don't worry about that. But like this, and you'll see me release like that. So that's my spare ball. So before I get into the main bag, I'm going to show you my shoes right here. So that's a shoe cover, just in case like you have to go to the bathroom or something, you don't mess up your bowling shoes. I have the same shoes, plain old Dexter's, probably the most common bowling shoes out there. And that shoe cover fell out. So now if you come over here, you saw this ball in the last video. This is the ball I used to use in 2018, start of 2019. And I still use it now. It's a pretty versatile ball. This is, by the way, the spare ball, that's 14 pounds. But this is also 14 pounds. This is the Roto Grip All-Out Show-Off. Like I said, this ball is really versatile. I really love it. I've been using it for a while. It's one of my favorites. And honestly, it's probably meant for probably the most medium conditions. But I can use it anywhere. I can move left, throw it out more for drier conditions. Or I can move right, throw it up the middle for if it's a lot heavier. Love this ball. My 3 main bowling balls. We'll start on top. This is the Storm Matchup Black Pearl. This ball is insanely strong. Most bowling balls, especially when it comes from Storm, are going to be 200 plus. If they're going to be this good, $200 plus. This one was $150, and it is insanely strong. One of my strongest bowling. It probably is the strongest bowling ball I have, actually. And just like the show-off, it's so versatile. I can throw it directly hard and straight at the pocket, and it won't hook. Or I can throw it really far out, and it'll snap back into the pocket. I have so much room with this ball. I can use it on almost any condition. So Matchup Black Pearl. Oh yeah, and you're going to see the same layout for all of these bowling balls, except for the show-off, because I got that before I really had a basis for how I bowled. A lot of them, the pin's going to be up here, kind of upper right of the grips, to give myself a longer pattern for the ball to go out longer and then come back, which is what I really like. So this ball and then the other 2 you're going to see all have a layout like that. Moving over, this is my favorite ball to use. It is the Columbia 300 Chaos. And again, similar layout, upper right. This one is drilled to be a little shorter, which I like. It's good to have different pieces you can use at different times. And when I use this, it tends to read a little earlier, which feels great because this ball isn't necessarily as strong as the other 2, but having it read earlier, I can still use it as a stronger ball. Really love that Columbia 300 Chaos. Now the last ball, it's just where I put my chamois. But my last ball is the Roto Grip Hypercell Fused. And this one is very, very strong. It has kind of a, I don't know if you would call it a heavy roll, but it likes to hook around. It doesn't necessarily like to snap like the Matchup, but it does a really good job of getting back to the pocket. So again, similar layout. And the Hypercell fused, this one I actually was wanting for a while. When I first picked up the All Out Show Off, they're both from Rotogrip. When I first picked up the All Out Show Off, I saw this one sitting right next to it. I said, that one looks kind of cool, and I did some research on it, and ever since 8th grade when I got my first Rotogrip, I've been wanting this, and I just finally got it this year. I'm so happy. It's so useful. This is probably the one I use the most. So that's my Hypercell. Alright guys, so really quick before I sign off, I just forgot to mention, obviously spare ball 14, show off 14, and the 3 balls in there are all 15 pounds. So before I head out, I just want to let you guys know that if you stay tuned, I will be uploading videos on how each ball rolls, showing you me throwing each bowling ball. But I'll give you a little teaser, and that's going to start right now.